it's Ange here, and as you can see, Lilia is just in the background here joining me for this video. She was originally playing on the floor when I tried to do this video, but she kept rolling up to the tripod and shaking the camera, making me unfocused. So she's just joining me in the back, and she's currently reading or looking at a Santa sensory book. So hopefully that's going to keep her entertained for the moment and let me get this video out and post it up today. Now, I've had a lot of questions come through my messenger and my comments about stretch marks. So I've got questions such as, did I get stretch marks? When did I get stretch marks? Are they gross looking? What did I use on my stretch marks? And what do I use now on my stretch marks? So hopefully I'm going to answer all these questions for you in this one little video, and hopefully I'll do it quite fast before Lilia gets grumpy and upset. So I did get stretch marks in my pregnancy. I got them at 32 weeks, I believe. And so it wasn't until the late stages of pregnancy. And I believe I got them because I actually got admitted to hospital for preterm labor at 32 weeks, and I didn't have any lotions or oils to put on my skin because my husband kept forgetting to bring them when he came up to the hospital to visit me. Now obviously the labor did get stopped because Lily didn't come until 40 weeks plus 3 days, and she was basically just in there nice and cozy and didn't want to come out in the end. So while I was in hospital, I remember going to sleep one night having no stretch marks, and then waking up the next morning and my stomach was completely covered. So obviously Lily had a growth spurt that night, and she just pushed out and made my stomach stretch a whole heap more. And I think it's because I didn't have any lotions or oils to put on my skin to help keep it moisturized, so when it did stretch it had some elasticity to it. But I don't know if that was the case. I don't know if I was going to be home and the same situation was going to occur if I'd had lotion or no lotion. So I definitely do have some stretch marks, and after Lily was born I hated the way my stomach looked. Like, it was just purple stretch marks and so deep and red. So at the moment, now that Lily is 6 months old, I don't know if it's my mindset has changed or if it's just because they're looking a lot better than when she was first born, and I've lost a fair bit of weight since she was born. That is making me feel a lot better about them. So they're not so purple anymore. They still are light purple, but not such dark purple like they used to be. And I do have a fair few of silver ones as well, like down the bottom of my stomach, which I will show you later on. Now, throughout my pregnancy, I used a lotion oil called bio oil. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what bio oil is, and it's commonly available all throughout the world, I believe. I don't have a container or a packaging of the bio oil because I actually don't use it anymore, because I use a different lotion instead. Now with the bio oil, I actually put it on 3 times a day throughout my pregnancy. I actually took it to work with me and even applied it at work, because I found that if I didn't apply it 3 times a day, my skin just got super itchy and I scratched, and that's one of the main causes of stretch marks, is you scratching your skin and basically peeling everything back. So I definitely do believe that if you do have scratchy scratchy skin, put oil on your skin if you're pregnant. Now, being postpartum, I used bio oil for a little bit. One day I actually ran out, and so I started using a different oil, and I do find that that's actually working 10 times better. So the oil that I'm using now is just a basic coconut oil, which I hope you can see that it's focused. And I just bought this coconut oil from our local supermarket called Woolworths. So it cost me, I think, maybe $6. And I just find that this works 10 times better than the bio oil ever did. I wish I'd basically used this throughout my pregnancy instead of the bio oil, because I think that it may have done a little bit better of a job, but I never know. Now, the reason why we got the coconut oil and I started using it is because I actually moisturized Lilia with the coconut oil ever since she was a baby. So Lilia actually gets coconut oils up after every bath, and so after she gets coconut oils up, I just basically use the excess oil on my hands and rub it on my stomach. So I basically do this every day when I remember. So it's good, 6 out of 7 days that I put this coconut oil on my stomach, and I do believe it has helped a ton. So I think that's basically all the questions answered. Now I will show you my stomach. It definitely does not look the greatest, so if you don't want to see a stretch marky stomach, basically just turn off now and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, Lily, are you going to sit there nicely? Are you going to sit there nicely while I show my stomach? Yeah? Now hopefully Lilia won't jump off the couch. Usually she's pretty good. Hey, you going to read your book? So So here is my stomach now. So as you can see, all these stomachs here is basically where all the purple one is. And as you can see, I've got these light ones down here. So that is my stomach currently. I hope to tone up fairly soon and get rid of all this little sagginess down here. But as you can see, I do have some stretch marks here from when I was growing up, and I basically went through a growth spurt. So I'm basically am prone to stretch marks and things like that from, you know, just my genetics. But like I said, I don't find them as bad any more than what I used to. I don't know if it's because my mindset has changed, like I said, and that I've got a different story behind it now. Like I think about, when the time I was pregnant with Lilia and all the times that she kicked and moved and hiccuped. And that brings back all the memories from the pregnancy when I look at the stretch marks. So I definitely do believe if you don't like your stretch marks, just try and change your mindset about them, and maybe, you'll get used to them a little bit more. But that is all from me for this week, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye guys. Lily, you gonna say bye? Say bye. Bye. Okay, bye guys.